welcome to Home Philosopher High School. I am Sarah Whitlock, Director of Bands here at HF. I would just like to thank our Prelude music performers. If you could stand up and be recognized, percussion back there, wave, Prelude music performers, and let's give them a round of applause. Before we start, we'd like to acknowledge any school board members from 233, 153, 161, in addition to any of those administrators, teachers, faculty, or staff members. Can you stand and be recognized if you're giving them a round of applause? Before we start this evening's event, we'd like to pay special tribute to Sion Epley. Sion Epley is a 15-year-old freshman. She's a band member. She plays clarinet here in the HF band. On March 6th, Sion went into the hospital with abdominal pain and difficulty breathing. She was admitted to the pediatric ICU immediately, and on March 10th, she was diagnosed with a form of ovarian cancer. She began chemotherapy that very same evening. Following her first 21-day cycle of chemotherapy, Sion had surgery to remove all of the cancer the surgeons could find. With great success, she is continuing with 2 more cycles of chemotherapy, which she just is finishing, hopefully receiving her last treatment for the rest of her life in mid-May, which is now. Sion and her family have been Sion and her family have been overwhelmed with the support and outpouring for the support for her and the HF community and our family. And we are so happy she's back with us, and we all wear teal tonight to support her. So let's give Sion another round of applause. All right, and we are going to bring to the stage the Spotlight Performance Academy Bel Canto Trio, giving you a little special treat to start our concert. Thank you very much. Let's give them another round of applause.
I actually do plan on being a musical major. I'm planning on actually becoming a high school band director for the most part. I'm not really sure wherever life takes me. I'll just kind of roll with it.
I'm going to Loyola University in the fall, and I'm double majoring in creative writing and screenwriting. I love writing, and I love film and cinema, and that's what I want to pursue in my future.
I think grit just means being able to push through tough times. Everybody, at least once in their lifetime, will have a point where they just feel like, I can't do it anymore, but you have to push through.
And especially if you're an upperclassman, you really just gotta push through for the younger kids, have that motivation, the determination to show them, like, hey, like I get it, you're struggling, but we're in this together. I'm really extremely working at NYU and do political science. I want to be a lawyer one day.
After high school, I'll be attending all states, studying English and music. I'm kind of just seeing where that's going to lead me. My goal for college isn't necessarily to like land a job, but just to have an experience and meet people and whatnot.
Grit for me is like being people you feel like there's like absolutely no way that you can go on, and then really taught me that, because then you realize your like full potential and you realize how far you can actually push yourself.
To me, grit means the intensity that you're performing at and the consistency you're performing at. So it's directly proportional to how much time you put in and the results that you see. And that's kind of what has motivated me to practice more and to just be the best I can.
My plan for the next 4 years, I'm going to college, 4-year college. I plan on going to FAMU, Florida Agricultural. After that, I'm going to go to college for another 2 years, and I want to go into maybe computer science.
I want to take it to like a software company like Google or like Apple, or even if it's just signing up with just any production studio. I don't know, I feel like you can
I've made so many friends and so many relationships with those people, and that I really do feel like this is another family.
you really create a bond. Like a bond of band is like different. You're out there in the cold together, you know what I'm saying? You're out there running the track together. So I feel like there's some people I met in band who I would still continue to talk to after each other.
My plan was to go to college. I want to major in early childhood education. And then I want to try to go back again for my master's to go into psychology. I want to start as like a preschool teacher, kindergarten teacher. And then hopefully I can go into counseling.
I haven't started college or anything, but I plan on doing computer science and possibly becoming like a computer engineering programmer.
We connect very well, we communicate very well, and we always help each other out. We're always there for one another. That's what I love.
I do think we're a family band, and that's honestly one of the most important things. Without a family, then how are you gonna sound good? How are you gonna like bond over music?
All right, and for the last about 4 weeks, we've had a student teacher from Vandercook College of Music, and she's been studying with us, and we'd like to welcome to the stage to lead our freshman ensemble. This is Miss Alexis Bennett.
I've been thinking that I want to go like the research path and just explore sustainability and conservation and stuff, and just being out and about in nature rather than like an office job.
The things in college, like I haven't really decided the school yet, but I want to go to college and hoping to major in either psychology or social work. And after that, I personally want to be a therapist.
Intensity means like always being focused and ready to go, and like understanding that you need to be like in the moment, like in the zone.
Just how much effort you're actually putting into what you're doing, because you really don't get out as much as you put in.
I'm going to college, committed to Jackson State University. Majoring in music education, minor in graphic design. Eventually want to have my own school.
I really want to go into theater or theater education. I haven't decided on what school to go to yet, but I know that if I don't go into it, I'm not going to be happy.
When I think intensity, I think you're tired, you're at the very last level, whatever it is you're doing, your body's about to give up, but you're still pushing it, you're giving it everything you have, every second that you're there.
I feel like it's definitely a lot of just like pushing yourself, getting out of your comfort zone. I think that's the biggest thing of it. You practice like you perform. You practice as intensely as you can so you can perform as intensely as you can.
I'm going to pilot. The two main options right now are military or it's a college I want that's out here and it will help me a lot. Then after I graduate and all of that and I have a suitable job with aviation, I'm going to become a pilot.
I'm going to study architecture. I'm really inspired by this one architect. Her name's Katrina Spain. She's working with creating positive places for like after death. So like cemeteries or places where they keep ashes. We want to make process more like ritual.
Teamwork is when a bunch of people are coming together and they all help each other succeed.
We rely on each other because it's kind of like blending and making one sound instead of just being like we're all playing the same thing. Everyone in drumline makes it so easy to work together.
I really want to become a music educator. Obviously, like Miss Willock is a big influencer. She's inspired me, other music teachers here at HF. Probably high school. I think that's probably what I'd be most comfortable with. But if the time comes and I'm into like middle schoolers, like any younger, any older, I wouldn't mind.
After high school, I'm planning on going into engineering. The two main colleges I'm thinking about right now are UIC or IIT. I was thinking like maybe mechanical or civil, or those two sound really cool. I'm not exactly sure on which one though.
I'm going to the University of Cincinnati, the College Conservatory of Music, and majoring in music education. It's a really good school, so we'll just see where it takes me, really.
It's an ensemble, so you have to be listening to many different parts of the field. You need to be keeping time the whole time, like it would drive the band.
I feel like it'll benefit me a lot because you need to like work with people and you also need to trust them and that they'll do their job so you can do yours.
Sometimes it really locks in place. It just feels really good because it's like, oh, the work we have done is finally paying off.
All right, we have a couple specific senior awards that we do, and we're going to go over a couple of those right now. So we do 2 jazz awards. The one is the Woody Herman Jazz Award, and one is the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award. And those awards honor seniors that have been in the program for 4 years, have exemplified excellence and creativity, and been a leader in our program. And the first recipient of our Woody Herman Award, the student said about this particular person: a great musician who leads by example, his crazy technique, a sincere passion for music and jazz, and shows leadership and dedication. And it is my great pleasure to give that award to Mr. Nicholas Butcher. Award is the Louis Armstrong Award. Students said about this person: very motivated to learn, thinks about the wellness of the group before themselves, has been a 4-year volunteer to our program, has never been enrolled actually in a band class, but has come to every marching band rehearsal, jazz band thing, and that is Miss Georgia Holt. And then we have 2 musicianship awards that we give. One is the Quincy Jones Musicianship Award, and this award identifies a student that has displayed superior musicianship throughout their time at the school. Students said about this student: they pushed the level of the group, they were very creative and expressive, and that creativity and expressiveness pushed the level of the group. They brought the life out of people, but still got things done, and they're an amazing trombone player, and that is Khalil Morris. And our next musicianship award is the Leonard Bernstein Musicianship Award. Again, exemplary performance in our program. Students said about this person: one of my favorite players in the band. I love listening to him. He's extremely talented, shows his extreme dedication to his craft, and that is Cameron Elam Duffy. All right, and we're going to bring Miss Bennett back to the stage, and this is the wind ensemble.
up and I'm coming back.
At this time, we're going to recognize all of our seniors. We're going to have them come up. If you could please, please, please hold your applause for the end. This will be practice for graduation, okay? So we don't want to have to start again, so make sure you do it right, all right? So we're going to have seniors come up, grab your bag, and shimmy to the end, okay? First senior, Jordan Abraham, clarinet, and attending North Carolina Technical University, 4 years with us. Devon Atkins, trumpet, 4 years, Illinois State University. Joseph Allen, percussion, 1 year with us. He's a transfer student. Here he comes. He's shimmy on down. Anna Arrivo, piccolo and flute, 4 years, Temple University. Dylan Barnes, trumpet, 4 years, University of Missouri, broadcast journalism. Gabe Blankenship, trumpet, 4 years, Louisiana State University, music production. Grace Blond, flute, 4 years, Iowa State University, computer engineering. Phoebe Bosch, percussion, 4 years, Michigan State University, zoology. I heard that. Like that. Okay. Sam Boyer, percussion, 4 years, attending the university next year. Nick Butcher, saxophone, 4 years, Ball State University. Ayana Bynum, flute, 4 years, University of South Alabama. Celeste Carrillo, percussion, 4 years, University of Minnesota. Jalissa Castanon, flute, 4 years, DePaul University, occupational therapy. Moises Contreras, percussion, 4 years, Vandercook School of Music. Judah Crowder, trumpet, 4 years, Illinois State University, music education. Alana DeRose, saxophone, Loyola University, screenwriting, and she graduated early, a semester early, but she came back with us today. Donald Dowd, saxophone, 4 years, Michigan State University. Cameron Elam Guthrie, tuba and trombone, 4 years, Northern Illinois University, trombone performance. Anli Flores, clarinet, University of Illinois, music education, 4 years. Naomi Fry, saxophone, 4 years, Fordham University, law. Tim Hoekstra, trombone, Louisiana State University. Ooh, that's not right. That is not right. Tim Hoekstra, trombone. I remember this. Prairie State, or he's undecided. Okay, he's good with that. He's going somewhere. Charlotte Holly, percussion, 4 years, University of Illinois, Chicago, engineering and management. Georgia Holt, bass, University of Cincinnati, music education, 4 years, our honorary band person. I don't know if Patience is with us tonight. She was an early grad. Patience Jones, flute, 4 years, Hampton University. Vashti Lastici, flute, 4 years, University of Illinois, agricultural and biological engineering. Kaylin Matthews, Purdue University, material engineering. Alexis McReynolds, clarinet, 4 years, attending a university. Isley Mitchell, flute, 4 years, Ohio State University, biochemistry. Khalil Morris, trombone, Howard University, music theory and music production. Donovan Peterson, 3 years, University of Arkansas, Pine Bluff, music education and composition. Sophia Searcy, flute, 4 years, Eastern Illinois University, forensic science. Stephen Simpson, trumpet, 4 years, Aurora University. McKinley Singleton, trombone, 4 years, attending university. Cameron Thomas, percussion, University of Indianapolis, 4 years. Jaden Williams, Northern Illinois University, computer science. Okay, been all very patient. I'll make you wait a little bit longer. a drum roll back there? Can we get a drum roll? Morgan, can you give us a drum roll back there? Caleb Yarrow. Drum roll. Come on, louder. Louder. Tremont, 4 years, Purdue University Aerospace Engineering. Seniors. Woo-hoo. And I just want to say a couple things. There's 37 of them, which is a ton. And we usually have a huge class, and they really stuck it out because we all know online band is not fun, and they stuck through it, and they really are helped bring us back to where we needed to be. And I'm really thankful you all have gifts that you gave us and helped us propel forward to be a better band this year, and I really, really appreciate all of your time. If you read their posters out there, they have all gained a lot from this experience, and I just kind of want to talk about this a little bit. They could have any time probably wanted to quit. I'm sure there were several times they wanted to quit, several times in a year they wanted to quit, and they stuck it out, and that's what life's about. We get up every day and we go to our job, and sometimes it's great and sometimes it's not, and we can't quit. And I think that's one thing that this activity teaches our kids, and I thank you as parents and family and community members for making this important and making them stay, because sometimes as parents we have to make our kids do something so they can see it, the end in sight, and these kids have done that. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let's give this a
I plan to go to Eastern Illinois University for my undergrad, and I plan to major in forensic psychology. I want to go to the FBI and be a behavioral analyst.
My plans after high school is to go to college and eventually go into medical school to get my degree in pharmaceuticals. I want to be a pharmacist.
Work ethic for me is just putting in the time and effort that it takes to be good. It's important to me to have a good work ethic and to be able to put in the time and allow myself to make mistakes so that I can be better in the future.
Whatever you're going through, like, you just push through it. You just try to persevere and be real with yourself.
I want to go to college for engineering.
I think it'd be cool to work in like automotive racing industry, Formula One, IndyCar, that.
I'm thinking something with like biotechnology or bioengineering, but then like I also love the arts, so just like trying to balance both of my interests.
If you get up and you go to that rehearsal and you put the work in, then it really shows up on that Friday night game.
It's like a rush of adrenaline. Just hearing everyone scream for you, it's such a good feeling, because you know how hard you work.
I plan to go away from home and study pediatric occupational therapy. I want to go like west coast, hopefully like Washington, Oregon.
I'm going to study pre-med, LPGYN. Don't know which college I'm going to yet. I have 3 that I'm thinking about.
It's very important to like listen and feel supported by other people as well as supporting other people, just so that you feel that you have a place where you belong and that you fit in.
You have to be together. You can't just be like a single person because then you're going to stick out. It's easier just like to be together. Like no matter what you do, like it's always someone there with you.
I'm definitely going to college
college, not for music, but I definitely want to be involved in the band somehow. I don't know what I'm going to major in yet or what school I want to go to, but I definitely want to study abroad, so that will happen in the near future.
After high school, I want to go into computer science and computer programming. I'm looking to go to college at North Central. I would like to go more into space fields, specifically working with telescopes and taking pictures and like documenting past like our solar system.
We're kind of like one. We're a family, but we're also our own individuals. Everybody brings their own qualities to the table and quirks, and you get to know everyone really well.
A lot of my friends came from band, and I feel like it's just helped me become more confident in myself.
We're going to do a couple additional senior awards. Our next award is a marching award, and this award goes to a student that not only displays good leadership, but excellent spirit in marching. And this particular student, his freshman year, had a lot of challenges with marching, but his peers voted him unanimously. Has a great attitude, great character, one of the most dedicated people on the planet. And it's a quote from his peers. And he just definitely embodies school spirit and energy. And it's my pleasure to award that to McKinley Singleton. And our next two awards are the Semper Fidelis Awards, sponsored by the Marine Corps. And these individuals display dedication to the group and musical excellence. And our first recipient, and I quote, these are all quotes from their peers, is encouraging and extremely helpful, hardworking, shows great drive, commitment, and dedication, and loves to help people. And that goes to Anna Arrivo. And our next Semper Fi award goes to a recipient who has been voted by her peers being extremely hardworking, shows great character 100% of the time, and if something needs to get done, she will get it done without being asked. A great example of leadership, dedication, and musicianship. And that's Kaylin Matthews. We actually have one last tune. So we're gonna play that, show a video, and then we have Ghost Apparatus. We're gonna play a video, and then we'll have one last selection. But we do have a junior award, and we're gonna take care of that right now. Mr. Hinesley is, Bob and Jane Hinesley have lived in Homewood for quite some time. Jane taught at the junior high, and Bob taught here for a very, very long time. And we have a Hinesley Award that is awarded to a junior that displays excellent musicianship, professionalism, character, and service. And students say about this individual, he is dedicated to band and his fellow band members. There isn't anyone he doesn't help. He is always willing to help people at any time. He's a great role model, always doing the right thing at the right time, sets a good and positive example, and he aspires to be someone better every single day. And that award goes to saxophonist Nathan Greek.
will be attending University of Missouri to study broadcast journalism. It's something that I've always wanted to do, and Mizzou was my dream school. I applied to one school, got in, and just called it quits. So it was a very easy process.
I'm planning to go to college. It's between ISU, Mizzou, and North Carolina A&T. I want to be a software engineer and like create like different type of software programs and stuff like that in the future.
I plan on college, and then after college, I plan on either being some sort of teacher or a performer. The word power to me means playing loud but with a good tone. You have to play with confidence.
It has to do with like strength and like just being like confident in things that you do.
I listened to a recording of band, and there was this big chord, and it was like ringing, and I was like, oh my, that was powerful. That felt good.
I want to be a music producer or a sound engineer. I'm going to go to California, so I'm going to be at either USC, UCLA, or Cal State LA. Those are my top three. Really, the main goal is to be like a music producer or a owner of a music record company.
Planning to go to college for automotive, get a degree, and then work at a dealership.
Every single trumpet, especially at HF band, we know like we're the best. We're gonna come at you, so we're gonna be loud. Whether you like us or not, you're gonna hear trumpets.
Then when you finish the song, you realize that you just played really loud and you're not out of breath, and everything's like all catching up to you at once. And it's kind of like an adrenaline rush during the song.
I'm going to be attending Illinois State University and then going into music. In the future, I want to teach different levels of music.
I want to do music theory / production and minor in business. My passion is music production, so I want to be a producer, whether it's like for just making songs, selling songs, or like producing songs for movies or things like that.
Pride is like, for me, it's another word for confidence, It's that I have that confidence and I'm sure of myself.
Doing everything that you love to do with 100%. And if I didn't have pride, I wouldn't be able to do those things.
So I plan on going to Purdue University for aerospace engineering. I want to work for like a private company, preferably like SpaceX or something like that. And I eventually want to take my expertise and like go to the moon or Mars.
Go to college, computer engineering.
My plan is to go to college, study exercise science, because I just want to help people, how to train, how to eat healthy.
You need to be proud of who you are because you are unique to yourself and your own character. So it's very important to take pride in who you are, your characteristics, your personality, everything about you.
Like we have to do different performances. I feel a bit pleased with myself.
I just want people to hear how good I play.
All right, and we have two last senior awards before we finish out here this evening. The next one is the Patrick Gilmore Award, and these awards typically go to people that are furthering their music studies and music education. This particular person prioritizes the group before herself, includes everyone, is extremely dedicated, always steps up, continues to push the ensemble to be better versions of themselves, always asks what needs to be done before I even know what needs to be done. And that person is Miss Judah Crowder. And our next award is the John Philip Sousa Award. And again, this person will be furthering their studies in music education. Students say about this person, amazingly talented, a natural leader, always willing to help, a dedication to the band program from being marching sectionals, regular sectionals, helping students practice, and providing a vital support system for other people. And that goes to Miss Anli Flores. And before we close out here, we've had just a tremendous year, and it's been really wonderful. The students have improved a ton. It's been a grind, like it always is, but the finished product of all the ensembles has been really wonderful. I'd like to make mention of people that really make my life exponentially easier, and that's our band staff who come in and work with us and do sectionals and help prepare the kids and help me not lose all of my mind. And that is, hold your applause to the end, Kristen Engelbert, Mason Riddell, Will Lawton, and Joe Ellie. If you're here, stand up, some of them are over here. Let's give them a round of applause. I want to thank all of our feeder programs we have. Miss Houston here from James Hart. Mr. Johnson couldn't be here tonight, but Mr. Clark and Miss Reed are all big supporters and always really help us out. So thank you for having really strong community feeder programs. Let's give them a shout out. The band board is listed in the program. They are volunteers that help me throughout the entire year, so thank you very much. I'd like to thank our department chair, Jackie Wargo, our activities director, Gail Smith, Mr. Thole, TT, and administration for just being a great support system for us. And I want to thank you parents for getting your students where they need to be, driving them from track meets today so they could compete in conference and make it for the concert and all that stuff, because that was a bunch of kids today. And it's not always easy, and it's usually not easy. And so I do greatly appreciate all your personal sacrifice that you make in your households to make this a priority for all of us and to make it happen. So without further ado, this is Above the Line Gallup, and then we're out of here.
Band Parents Association Board. So I wanted to thank everyone who has come and volunteered throughout the year for various things, whether it's marching band season or during the season, just other concerts and stuff like that. Without other volunteers here in this room, a lot of things wouldn't happen. And so thank you for that. On behalf of the Band Parents Association, there's Jill and Tom Loge, there's Kelly Cajon over here, BJ Schmidt's back there, and Gino Galvo. So thank you very much from all of us. And last, small token of appreciation and thank you to Sarah. A few words, I want to thank you for all your time and effort. This person has the most energy of anyone I know. Working with her on a bunch of stuff, so time, energy, your professionalism, the time you take for our kids, and as Sarah said, I think the result of her efforts, along with all of our kids, was seen this evening. So again, thank you very much for everything, Sarah.